Hello, I'm ABX welcome back to the video. Today I have some Minecraft news I want to share with you all, and it is to do with the 1.13 and now 1.14 updates. We have a little bit of info as to exactly what's going on with those, as well as how they relate to all of the textures you might recall I've been showing off on this channel over the past few months. We've been slowly seeing all of the block textures change, like at some point they're changing the cobblestone, they're changing wood, they're changing pretty much everything in Minecraft with very few exceptions we have seen confirmed, but now we know for certain that is going to be including mobs, and we've seen our very first mob change. So yes, that's right, all of the mobs are going to be changing for all of the versions at some point in the very near future, and I want to talk about what a big deal that is, and also show you the very first one we've ever seen revealed. So hopefully you do all enjoy this video. Like it if you do like it, because it helps out the channel, and let's know you do like the Minecraft news. I want to see this every single time we see anything about it on this channel immediately, and let's get straight into talking about exactly where this all came from. So Jasper has been working, he's one of the Minecraft team guys, he's been working on new textures for quite some time now, and you notice how he's been tweeting out every now and then showing off like, oh, here's new cobblestone, or here's new wood, and this is really interesting for us as the community because it means we get to see this really big fundamental change to Minecraft that's happening slowly bit by bit behind the scenes. However, he's been uploading a little bit less recently because he said he only needs to do it to like get a confirmation, so we now know that he's not only done like 13 textures this time, he's probably done hundreds of different textures, and we only see, you know, the occasional one. And this is fascinating because he did post one on Twitter as like an example of this. Here is the glowstone, and he says he's not quite happy with it and he wants community feedback, and then based on that community feedback, you know, some people asked him to change it, he got this one instead. So here is what the new glowstone is going to look like. As you can see, this kind of shows that every part of Minecraft is going to be changing in this big update, and that seems really scary on the surface. Like, oh yeah, everything's going to change. It looks like you won't be able to get, you know, kind of see everything. But if you actually look at this glowstone, you can see how it just looks like a little bit nicer glowstone. Like, it looks like he's really just trying to roughen around the edges, and I think this example of glowstone is just a great one of like, you know what, Minecraft is going to have a huge update just in terms of visuals. Maybe this update is only about visuals, but maybe they're planning like some giant Minecraft like 2.0 style update, because what we've already seen confirmed is it's not going to be part of 1.13. We'll see that, we'll get to that later, but just bear in mind, like, Minecraft is having like a huge update in terms of like everything is changing, and you gotta bear in mind is it doesn't just include the blocks, you know, like this glowstone, which is already a pretty big deal, but it also includes mobs, which you've seen confirmed, because here is our first brand new mob in this update. As you can see, this is the brand new texture for the cave spider, and it actually looks really great in my opinion. He said the old one looked too much like a blur, and this cave spider looks much scarier. It looks much more like a real spider, and honestly, I think it fits the role of the cave spider better than the old one did. And you can actually see it's on the new, you know, it's on the texture of the new wood, and there's also in the background the new leaves, which I really do love also. So we got new wood, we got new leaves, but most importantly, we've got the brand new cave spider. And the thing that he said with this is that all of the mobs are going to change to come. So stuff like the new creeper is going to be really exciting. Stuff like the new zombie, stuff like the new skeleton, all of these things are also going to be changing, and that gets me really curious. That gets me really interested, because that means that Minecraft is not only changing, you know, the way the world looks, the way potentially some of your builds might look, but also just the way all of the mobs spawn, and it really backs up that fear of like, there is going to be a huge Minecraft update, and it's really going to affect not just, you know, the PC, the Java version, where this is, you know, this is being done for the Java version first, but presumably because this texture is going to be transferring over, this is going to be affecting every single version, and it's going to be affecting the way Minecraft is perceived, because some of the most famous things in Minecraft, like the creeper, are going to be having subtle changes, and that could be a really good thing. You know, some of these textures might just be terrible, and perhaps when they all change together, we'll get a better looking version of Minecraft, but I'm really scared that it could go the other way and be like, well, things just look more, you know, soft around the edges and friendly and stuff. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see, but I really feel like there's a lot of positivity that could be coming from this, and I think the fact that they're changing every single mob in the game really could have some positive effects. It could mean that we don't have these, like, kind of ugly looking mobs. They will have more of a clear sense of purpose, because if you recall, when they changed the zombie villager back in 1.9 from being the, you know, kind of just, it's a zombie but with a nose, to like a zombie wearing clothes, that made them much clearer, and it made the game feel better. So if you do that to every mob at the same time, perhaps we get this just much needed improvement. I don't know for certain, but I do know for certain that Jasper also spoke about this not being included in 1.13. So we always assumed this would be the 1.13 update, given that 1.12 released like, you know, some number of months ago, and they're like, well, wouldn't 1.13 be the next logical step? Well, apparently it is going to be the next step, 1.13, but it's not going to include these textures. The textures won't be done by then, or they won't be included in there, and you know, Jasper actually confirms that Dinnerbone is working on that, and that his textures won't be included. And then I figured, you know, let's check if Dinnerbone has said anything on that, and it is confirmed that Dinnerbone, you know, he's back working on the game, making stuff happen, and he says it's not, it's totally not official, but I'm calling 1.13 technically better in my head. It may not have new features, but it's technically better. So 1.13 is the technically better update. It's all about working on the game so they can add more stuff later, which means that, you know, it's not too exciting an update. It's not the most exciting, crazy thing to sell you all on, but it is something that we will see come, and then 1.14 will be all about the new exciting things. So again, that's mostly for Java players. If you play any other version of the game, you might think like, so where is the relevance of this? Bear in mind, these new textures will hit the other versions, and because the PC version is getting this update, it presumably means there's more features there to carry over to both the the Pocket Edition and to the the console versions of the game, and that could therefore have positive effects in the end. But for the most part, right now it just means like new things are coming, all the mobs will change at some point. I wouldn't even say 2017 at this point, I'd say early 2018, and also you'll see more features perhaps coming in the next year too. So yeah, exciting stuff all around. I hope you did all enjoy this video talking about the Minecraft news. I was a little bit late on this news, but but like only like a day or so, but still, I tried to deliver this stuff like as soon as it comes out, and my apologies for being around a day late, but usually I upload the Minecraft news literally as soon as I humanly can after it happens. I travel with a microphone for this sort of thing, and if you want to see all of the latest news going on with Minecraft as a whole, mostly about the the Bedrock version, but also about these things, then you can subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn notifications on. Subscribing is like half the thing now if you turn notifications on, even if you don't literally have the notifications themselves. Just being notified to my channel makes my thing show up higher, so you can see news happens when it happens. And also there's a little tab on the YouTube mobile app I think now just for your notified subscriptions, because next level confusing, but still that's a thing you can do. Turn on notifications, I would recommend it, and you'll see these videos daily on your homepage, and I'd really like it if you did that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will be, by the way, this is a big one, the worst Minecraft suggestions of 2017. I've got another bad Minecraft suggestions video. I hope you're looking forward to it. That'll be up later today at the usual 9 PM UK time. So exciting stuff, and I guess I'll see you then. Bye.